Hey, happy Saturday morning, everyone. Glenn Calloway from the basement, back with the results of the finals in the Royal Rumble of Rock, the Battle of the Bands. 3 members of the final, 3 bands in the final: the Beatles, Pink Floyd, and Led Zeppelin. So I'm going to announce the votes, and then I picked 4 albums from each band that I would consider their favorites. People are obviously going to disagree with me because they obviously have more than 4 albums worthy of any ranking. But these are my personal favorites, and I'm going to rank them after I give the results. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised at who won this. The Fab Four, the Beatles, came in with 420.5 total score. Now, I want to thank all you knobs for putting the .5s in there. I got to add all this up, but yeah, that was just cruel, but that's okay. I forgive you. I'm shocked at second and third place. I thought it would be close, but I thought it would be reversed. Pink Floyd comes in second with 386 votes, and you Zeppelin fans never showed up. 378 votes. If they were tied, I would have voted, but so it could have been 379. Actually, if I would have voted and gave Zeppelin 10 and Floyd 0, Floyd would have won. But I'm going to be neutral. I'm Switzerland in this. So it's all up to you guys. Beatles, Floyd, Zeppelin. That's the order it went. I want to thank everyone who participated in this. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm going to do another one a couple of weeks down the line, or at some point down the line. I got an idea for 2 more actually that I want to do. But we'll let it ride for a bit, give you guys a rest. So now I'm going to rank 10 or 12 albums, 4 albums each I picked from each band, and let's see how they pull out. Number 12 for me, Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. As much as those albums from that period, Dark Side, The Wall, are the 3 most popular Floyd albums, I'm gravitate towards the first few albums up to Metal. That's my sweet spot with Floyd. So I picked one of the 3. I did not, I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time, and everybody's going to crucify me, but I didn't put The Wall in there, and I didn't put Dark Side of the Moon in there, which many people would consider number 1, and I get it, but I just get bored with it. So I'm based this on what I would listen to today, not what I listened to in 1973. Wish You Were Here, great album. This is actually the Super Audio CD version of this release, which sounds amazing. But anyway, Wish You Were Here, number 12. Number 11, Revolver, the Beatles. Yes, looks like it's my 4th favorite Beatles album. What can you say about Revolver? Just fantastic record, 1966. That's number 11. Number 10, Led Zeppelin 4, Zofo. I mean, this is just an incredible record. There's not a bad song on it, and it's got Stairway to Heaven and Battle Forevermore, which is one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. Just a classic album. So that's 10. That's the 10. Number 9, Pink Floyd's debut, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I always loved this album. It was great. This is an album I bought when it first came out. It was so different from everything else. 1967, really trippy, psychedelic album. Pink Floyd, not proggy, psychedelic. Next, another Beatles record, Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul came out just before Revolver. I remember, I think it was in the anthology series that George Harrison made comment about. That was a real happy time for them in terms of music. Obviously, they didn't like the touring thing at the end that was wearing them out, but he says he always thinks of Rubber Soul and Revolver together. So that's kind of interesting comments. But great cover, great album, Rubber Soul. Next, another psychedelic Floyd album, not prog Floyd album. Saucer Full of Secrets. I frickin' love this album. It's got Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun on it. Saucer Full of Secrets, Seesaw, Jug Band Blues. Friggin' awesome record. A few years back, I got to see Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets. If that show ever comes around again, go see it. It was incredible. Buy that album, the live album from that. It's incredible. Saucer Full of Secrets. Next would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 on my list. LZ2, Led Zeppelin 2. I saw Led Zeppelin in 1969 at the O'Keefe Center in Toronto, 2,500 seat theater, and it was right around the time that this album was coming out. Great album, whole lot of love, best headphone song ever. Awesome album from Floyd. Those first 2 albums came out just mind-blowing. Next on the list, the Beatles. Some consider this their greatest album. Abbey Road. What can you say about Abbey Road? Probably the side 2 is probably the greatest side of music in history of pop rock music. Incredible, iconic album. A lot of people's favorites. Next, Pink Floyd. My favorite Floyd album. I hate that sun, the way it's doing that. Metal. This is the album with echoes on it. And then side 1's great. Side 2's perfect. That's the inside of an ear, believe it or not. Love Pink Floyd. We're down to the top 3. Number 3 and number 2 are tied, so they could flip them if you want. Physical Graffiti. Great cover from a building in New York. Great album with In My Time of Dying and Kashmir, and just a fantastic double album. Love that album. Number 2, the debut from Zeppelin. I've told this story many times, walking in a store, which I used to do like probably 2 or 3 times a week, go to the record store when I was a kid, and just browse around and see this album sitting there going, what the hell is that? That's a cool cover. That's a great name. Turn it around and see the pictures of those guys and go, this is a cool looking band. Let's buy this. Going home and putting it on and hearing In the Days. Oh man, it was just freaking, I'll never forget that. I still get goosebumps thinking about it. Number 1, the greatest album of all time. It's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. People can, I don't care when people come out and say it's not the greatest album. There's too many, there's filler. There's nothing wrong. Every note of this album is frickin' perfect. The album is iconic. It was groundbreaking. In the summer of 1967, this frickin' album was like, you couldn't get away from it. And it inspired so much music, and I still love it today. So that's my pick. So I want to thank you guys for participating in this. It was fun. We're going to get back to normal videos. Tomorrow I'm going to do another Sunday random poll. That's my every Sunday video. So if you enjoy that, please watch. And I just did a review with my good friend Larry Graves yesterday on his channel. We reviewed 5 CDs that we had given each other to listen to. It was outstanding, if I have to say so myself. So go to Larry's channel and watch that. We got 5 more that we're going to listen to now. Yeah, I'll show you guys what 5 I'm going to be reviewing in tomorrow's video. So thanks again. Everyone have a great weekend. Take care.